It's 8:23 on this Monday morning. A new study of more than 1,300 sunscreens finds only about 25% offer adequate protection. And many of them contain chemicals that can be harmful to your body. Dr. David Andrews is a senior scientist with Environmental Working Group. EWG is a nonprofit organization that examines harmful chemicals in the products that we use. Doctor, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Pleasure to speak with you today.
So what are considered the harmful chemicals that we really should avoid when we look at the ingredients of our sunscreen?
Well, we're really highlighting the most effective sunscreens as well as the ones that avoid those harmful chemicals. Some of the ones that we highlight of being of potential concern are Oxybenzone. This is an incredibly common ingredient found in about 40% of products. It's actually been shown to absorb through the skin at relatively high amounts. Actually, FDA did 2 tests last year that said this chemical readily absorbs through the skin, and we don't have enough information to deem it safe for use. And there are significant studies out there that show that it may actually be impacting our hormone systems and causing effects, actually changes in testosterone levels in young boys who used it. So there are a number of concerns, and we know it absorbs into the skin. It's readily in our blood, in our body.
So that said, you do have to be careful, though, because you don't want people to be out in the sun and not wear something to protect their skin, because we know after long-term exposure you can develop skin cancer. Are there ingredients then that are safe in your eyes that we should look for and make sure they are contained in the sunscreens we use on our children?
Right, that's a great point. We don't want people to get sunburned. Sunscreen is part of a sun protection strategy that involves wearing shirts, clothing, hats. But we do, as you said, 25% of the products made our cut for providing strong UVA protection, strong SPF protection, as well as using ingredients that aren't of significant concern. The majority of those products are based on zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, the mineral products. Many of those are non-whitening. And we'll do a good job of providing sun protection.
So it's interesting. I was looking through your guide for sunscreens, and let me tell you, you need to spend some time going through this. I immediately was looking for specifically what I use on my own children and myself, but it's broken down into best scoring beach and sports sunscreens, and then also best rated sunscreens for babies and children. For our viewers who obviously want to protect their children and make sure that there aren't any harmful ingredients, can you kind of walk us through a little bit what the rating is? Because it's broken down into kind of 3 colors, with green being the start of something that, is less harmful than maybe the yellow and the red ones.
Right, and this website's at ewg.org. You'll get right to our sunscreen report. As you said, we went through 1,300 sunscreen products on the marketplace. So this is pretty much products from every major brand. This is available at nearly every retailer in the country. And each page for the product shows you the ingredients in that product, what harms those ingredients have been linked to or not linked to, as well as the efficacy of the sunscreen. And in particular, we're evaluating the UVA protection of the sunscreen and making sure that that is strong UVA protection that correlates with the SPF. What we've learned in the last 2 decades is that UVA protection is critical in terms of reducing long-term skin aging, as well as reducing the risk of skin cancer. So it's really critical that a UVA protection be in the sunscreen product. And actually, in the United States, our products lag the rest of the world in terms of providing UVA protection. So this is someplace where we need to see big changes, and rapidly, really, because melanoma remains one of the fastest growing cancers in the United States.
And I think that what is confusing for a lot of parents also, I just went through this over the weekend buying some new sunscreen since I didn't want to use the old stuff from last year, is that you see SPF 50, SPF 70, even sometimes higher. And is that necessary, or can you just go with something like an SPF 30? Well, I think we may be lost.
We recommend sticking with an SPF 50 and below. Those higher numbers really provide a false sense of security, and you may actually spend more time in the sun, which would negate any of the potential benefits of that sunscreen. So you're really best off sticking with the 50 and below, looking at our list for some of the top choices, and really staying safe and having fun out in the sun.
Spray better or worse than lotion? Do you have an opinion about that?
We recommend sticking with lotions. The sprays kind of go everywhere. It's hard to get an even coating, and you may be inhaling that, or your kids may be inhaling that sunscreen. We think you're best off sticking with the lotion.
Dr. David Andrews, we will do our best certainly to post also that information on our website later today at news4jax.com. Some great information in there. Do appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.